Hello everybody, welcome back. I know I haven't made a video in a while. It's just, I wanted to make videos, but I didn't want to grind tower defenses, and like, I've been playing like, certain games that are not like my kind of content, I guess, and they're just AFK games. So yeah, but we're back on Anime Crusaders, and they released a Jujutsu Kaisen update, new Crusader duo unit. It's Gojo versus Sukuna, so that's cool. Bunch of units: Choso, Higuruma, Kashimo, Maki, Hikari, Toji, and then a new Gojo. He evolves from the old Gojo. So, as you can see, takedowns required to evolve on the old Gojo. I am almost at pity for Crusader, I think. So, I hope I get it. But, so, this first evolution, we need 6 eyes. And to get the 6 eyes, so this update is a story mode and a raid. The raid gives you like everything you need for the update, and the 6 eyes is from this portal. And I AFK'd the raid last night, and I got the portal. So, oh, I got a Jojo portal. Interesting. Anyways, so let's see if I can do this portal. Yeah, I might be making a video on the Anime Vanguards update. It's so tedious because, like, you need so many essence stones for, like, the memorias and the units. So, there's gonna be a part 2 to the Naruto update or something. This update is 12, and then part 2 is gonna be 12.5 with Madara. So that's cool. Let's place the yeah. Like you guys already know, probably if you play this game, Dio and Pucci are the best units in the game, basically. I will pull up the tier list. So, okay, they updated it. So technically, Gojo versus Sukuna is better, but Dio and Pucci are really good for their their support things. So like Poochie's main ability, it halves all the SPA, and then Dio, he's like the Dio in AV. He could slow, stun, inflict bleed, erase force is not really and then he has a time stop and Poochie stunts and stuff. But yeah, oh, so I got the raid damage buffers. This portal counts out of the raid, or counts as the raid. So interesting. So yeah, I got 5 out of 6 of the damage buffers, and now I'm doing hella damage. So, but yeah, I will pause the recording and then come back when, like, I'm done with this portal. I killed the boss, and boom, 6 eyes. Nice. So, now I need to farm kills. I hate farming kills in this game, but it has to be done. So yeah, I will be back once I get all the kills for Gojo. Okay, I got all the kills. Let's evolve. Boom. Nice. Do I have... Oh wait. I didn't ever put my graphics all the way back up. Okay, now the only thing I need to do is get a few more shards. So I will be back when I get the shards. I wanted to get a shiny Gojo and like transfer it, but I don't have shiny hunter in this game, and I'll eventually get a shiny Gojo, but like whatever. So I will do some challenges, and I'll be back when I have the shards. Okay, a couple challenges later, and a bunch of crafting, and I can evolve Gojo versus Sukuna. Let's go. How do I rotate? Okay, whatever. I'll inspect them in a little bit. So let's roll Crusader on them. Hopefully. I hope 600 rerolls is enough. I bought the cheap bundles. You know what, I'm just gonna remove double trade because yeah. Okay. Come on, Crusader. Nice. Crusader, Gojo versus Sukuna. Wait. Aw, that sucks. It didn't increase their stats. Well, that's stupid. Let's lock them. And then view. I don't know how to like rotate them. No way. Why need to get out of this. Is it? Oh, it's E. Okay. Gojo versus Sukuna. Okay. So I'm gonna go to an infinite and I guess showcase him or them. So I will get a bunch of buffs. They are physical magic. So I believe they can be affected by Aqua and Mr. Saiyan. So I'm gonna try that out. I'll be back. Okay, so when you place him, he has this choose a path, and Blessed is Gojo passives, and Cursed is Sukuna passives. So I believe it's just the first passive, and then the Sukuna one is any unit within this range deals 100% more burn damage. And then when you get Blessed, its attacks inflict 30% magic debuffs to enemies for 15 seconds. So there isn't really any good burn units that I know of currently. So you obviously want to go Blessed. But when there's a good burn unit, you probably want to do Cursed. So this is the first attack effect. They just fight it out, Sukuna and Maharaga versus Gojo. Second attack, Maharaga and Sukuna pound Gojo, Gojo hollow purples, and yeah. And then third attack effect, let's see. Just, is that supposed to be Fuga? I don't know. And then the final attack is the strongest in history. Like Akaza versus Goku, the first Crusader unit, they are... I thought they were full AoE. Maybe... Okay, so you get the max upgrade and then you pop the ability, and then they're full AoE. So let's pop the ability, and then he transforms into Hei and Sukuna, and he's full AoE. Oh, I forgot to upgrade Fuji. I'll be back. While I'm waiting for him to be max upgrade, let's read his passives. So I already read the changing passives, and then Dimensional Slash. After every attack, Sukuna chants an incantation. After the third chant, inflicts bleed to all enemies in range for 5 seconds, dealing 50% of this unit's damage over time. Okay, Infinite Pressure. Enemies within Gojo's range are constantly afflicted by infinite pressure, taking 2 to 10% of his damage every second based on how close they are to Gojo. If an enemy dies from this effect, Gojo permanently gains 1% damage, max 50, and then 0.5% range, max 25. And then the strongest in history. Unleashed through the true form of Sukuna, granting new move, strongest versus strongest, ability, domain class, ability, reincarnating in another, enhanced passives. So, once it buffs the passives, I guess. So, let's just wait for another wave and get the strongest in history or whatever. Okay. This is my true form. Don't disappoint me. Boom, pop it. And then Sukuna should, yep. Okay, passives. Okay, so a whole set of new passives. Gains 50% critical chance, and then the bleed now does 100% of this unit's damage. Okay, and then infinite pressure limitless. Whenever an enemy enters 25% of Gojo's range, he instantly applies time stop for 5 seconds once per enemy, and then the thing. And then reincarnating in another. Select a unit to reincarnate into. The chosen unit is sacrificed, refunding 50% of its yen. The unit instantly transfers to the chosen unit's location. 60-second cooldown. Okay? And then, upon activation, Gojo and Sukuna expand their domains. Sukuna summons Maharaga with health equal to 1000% of this unit's damage. The winner, or select the winner of the domain class. If Sukuna wins, inflicts burn to all enemies in the maps for 20 seconds, dealing 500% of this unit's damage over time. Inflicts bleed to all enemies in the map for 20 seconds, dealing 250% of this unit's damage over time. If Gojo wins, applies time stop to all enemies in the map for 20 seconds. All enemies afflicted by the time stop take 100% more damage from all sources for 20 seconds. Infinite pressure deals 100% more damage for 20 seconds. Breaks the shields of all enemies in the map. Okay. See, if Dio didn't exist, which I'm gonna test it after I use the abilities. But if he's ground. Okay. I was about to say, if Dio didn't exist and he was hybrid on placement, I would say he's a replacement to Dio. But he's ground. Yeah, I don't know about that. He's in the meta hybrid category though. Interesting. So the abilities, the thing, if you select the unit and press confirm, you just sell the unit and then replace Gojo and Sukuna there. And then domain clash. Boom. So it's, I guess it's a 50-50, maybe. Okay, so you have to click. So if you click on the right side, it's Gojo. If you click on the left side, it's Sukuna. So yeah, he's pretty good. I mean, he's number 1 on the tier list right now. Yeah, I don't... I don't know if it's just glitched and it doesn't show hybrid, and he's supposed to be hybrid, but I don't know. So let's buff him up. I'm gonna try to do Aqua and Mr. Saiyan. With just Aqua, wait. Does Aqua buff not work on him? Let's see Mr. Saiyan. Yeah, I don't know. Just, okay. So, Kaido buff works on him. Oh, okay. Okay. They had to be placed within his range. So, with everything, Mr. Satan, Aqua, and Kaido buff, he's at 3 million damage every 9 seconds full AoE with 40 range. And then, if we do the universal reset, if I can get enough money. Let's see. Boom. Half is SPA. Wait. It should have half is SPA. Maybe it's, hold on. Okay, so it's in the range. I thought it was the whole map. So, if Poochie was in his range, he would have like 4.5 seconds cooldown. So, 3 mil every 4.5 seconds full AoE. I mean, that's pretty good. And then he has the domain. Yeah, that's really good. I think in like 20 wave game modes, you'll have enough money to max all of these units out. Or like Kaido and Luffy, you don't need to max out, you just need to pop the ability. But Poochie, you need to max out for his ability, and then Aqua and Mr. Saiyan, you need to max out for the max buff. But yeah, honestly, Gojo versus Sukuna are really good. Okay. That was the video. If you enjoyed, hit that like button, subscribe, and yeah, I'll maybe make another video soon. I don't know if I'm gonna have the mental space to make it, but yeah, I'll see you all next time. Peace.